coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
Do you ever find yourself lying in bed, thinking about the past? The memories that haunt you, that you can't let go of? My 20s and 30s were supposed to be the best years of my life, but looking back, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. I miss my high school days. I was on the football team, and everyone knew my name. But being popular didn't mean anything in the real world. And then there was her. We were high school sweethearts, but after we graduated, we went our separate ways. Do you ever find yourself lying in bed, thinking about the past like that guy?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
The memories that haunt you, that you can't let go of.
No! God, please, no! No!
Perhaps you were the popular kid in high school, or the star athlete, and you can't shake the feeling that your best years are behind you. This scene highlights the idea of peaking in high school, where people feel like their best years are behind them and they can't move forward. In this video, we're going to show you how to kick the feeling of peaking in high school to the curb and embrace the endless possibilities of the future.
Oh my God! Wow!
As a self-improvement channel, we're all about personal growth, new experiences, and setting achievable goals. By the end of this video, you'll have a newfound sense of purpose and direction, and you'll be excited to tackle whatever comes your way. So, whether you're in high school and you want to prevent this feeling, or you're out on your own and you want to change that feeling, this is the video for you. You know what they say? What? Don't peak in high school. Absolutely. It's like being the cool kid in class. You might be the big fish in a small pond now, but once you leave high school, you're just gonna be a tiny guppy in a vast ocean. And let's be honest, nobody wants to be the guppy in a shark tank. Exactly. I mean, I peaked in middle school and now I'm just trying to catch up to my younger self. Well, that's inspiring. Hey, at least I'm not like one of those high school quarterbacks who are still wearing their Letterman jackets to their dead-end jobs. Oh man, I can picture it now. Hey, I used to throw the pigskin around like nobody's business. But in all honesty, it's easy to get caught up in high school drama and worry about what others think. But if you focus on personal growth and development, you'll be ahead of the game in the long run. For those of you still in high school, I know it can feel like the world is judging every move you make. You worry about what others will say if you don't fit in, or if you dare to be different. But let me tell you, don't peak in high school. You have your entire life ahead of you. Remember that those who are trying to bring you down are often just projecting their own insecurities. So embrace your quirks, take your risks, and do the things that make you happy, even if they make others raise an eyebrow or two.
Wait a minute!
After all, who knows where your life will take you? Maybe one day, you'll be the one giving a TED Talk about how your unique approach to life led to your success. So dance like nobody's watching, wear that crazy outfit, and let your true self shine. For those of us who are out of high school, we know that the struggle to fit in doesn't end with graduation. We often carry those insecurities with us for years, worried about what others will say or think about us. But let me tell you, it's time to let go of that fear and move past the high school days. The truth is, high school was just a tiny blip on the radar of life. Like that awkward phase, where you thought frosted tips were cool. Imagine this. You're at your high school reunion, and everyone is trying to relive their glory days. The quarterback is talking about this game-winning touchdown. The cheerleader is showing off her old uniform, and the class clown is still cracking jokes. But you're not talking about high school anymore. You're telling stories of the adventures you've had since then, the risks you've taken, and the person you've become. And as you look around the room, you realize that you're the only one that moved forward in life and didn't peak in high school. You're just getting started. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and focus on short-term gains. But we need to remember that life is a long game. Instead of trying to impress others and fit in, we should focus on personal growth and development. We should embrace our individuality, take risks, and do things that may seem silly or unusual at first. Who knows? Those risks could lead to opportunities to help others and make a positive impact in the future. Your attention should be on improving yourself, rather than trying to play the high school game of trying to impress others. Instead, concentrate on the fact you have a lot more potential right now, and here's a story that'll demonstrate this. So, if this video has helped so far, then hit the like button, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get into the story. Once upon a time, there were two high school guys, Jake and Ryan. Jake was the coolest kid in school. He had all the latest gadgets and designer clothes, and he was the captain of the basketball team. Everyone wanted to be his friend, and all the girls had a crush on him. Ryan, on the other hand, was a bit of a nerd. He loved video games, comic books, and sci-fi movies. He didn't have many friends, but he was okay with this because he had his own interests. One day, Jake and Ryan graduated from high school, and they both went their separate ways. Jake went to a prestigious college and joined a frat. He partied hard, skipped classes, and barely passed his exams. But he didn't care, because he was the life of the party and had a lot of friends. Meanwhile, Ryan went to a local community college and started taking classes in computer programming. He discovered that he had a natural talent for it, and he enjoyed learning new skills. He also joined a gaming club on campus and made some friends who shared his interests. After college, Jake struggled to find a job because he had no real skills or work experience. He realized that his popularity and charm from high school didn't mean anything in the real world. He fell into a deep depression and didn't know what to do with his life. Ryan, on the other hand, landed a job at a tech startup and worked hard to improve his programming skills. He also started going to the gym and eating healthier, which made him feel more confident and attractive. He even started going on dates and met a girl who shared his love for sci-fi movies. One day, Jake ran into Ryan at a coffee shop, and he was amazed at how successful and happy Ryan was. He asked Ryan what his secret was, and Ryan replied, "I stopped caring about being popular and started focusing on improving myself and pursuing my passions." Jake realized that he had been living his life for other people's approval and not his own happiness. He decided to follow in Ryan's footsteps and started taking online classes in coding. He even joined a local gaming club and made some new friends who shared his interests. Years later, Jake and Ryan met up again, and they were both successful in their own ways. Jake had started his own tech company, and Ryan had become a software engineer at a top firm. They both realized that the key to happiness and success wasn't about being popular or having a lot of friends. It was about improving oneself, pursuing passions, and making genuine connections with others. The moral of this story is that peaking in high school is overrated, and it's important to focus on personal growth and happiness. Don't be afraid to pursue your interests, even if they don't align with the popular crowd. And remember, real success and happiness come from within, not from external validation. By embracing our individuality and taking risks, we can acquire skills and experience that will be useful in the future. These experiences can lead to your personal growth and open doors to opportunities that we may have never imagined.
Okay.
Furthermore, by focusing on personal growth, we can develop the qualities and skills needed to help others down the line. It's essential to break away from societal expectations and embrace our individuality. Instead of trying to fit in or look cool, we should focus on doing things that challenge us and help us grow. This can include having difficult conversations, reaching out to someone, saving money, eating healthily, exercising, and being a good friend, colleague, son, daughter, or member of the community. It's important to remember that the benefits of instant gratification are fleeting, and we need to focus on actions that will provide value in the long term. While investing in our education or personal growth may be difficult now, it will pay off in the long run. In 10 years, we will look back and be grateful for the difficult choices we made and the risks we took to become our best selves. By focusing on personal growth, we can avoid the feeling of peaking in high school and create a fulfilling life beyond those years. For more videos on self-improvement, here's the effects on self-improvement you could face. Also, here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. Until the next video, stay tuned.